Stephen Ferrandi, first name Stephen, S-T-E-V-E-N, last name Ferrandi, F-E-R-R-A-N-D-I, 44 Sylvan Road. Thank you, council members. As everyone stated, it's been a long night. And just an aside, these three amendments right here were, in my opinion, more of the benign ones than the rest of them in the issue here, the next two meetings. So I'm glad that a lot of the speaking was for all of it, a good part of it, even though we're only just going to start on this. But, you know, like people have said, listen, it didn't have to happen this way. You know, that's really the point. And it's not easy being up there, but, you know, you have to have some intuitiveness. And when you're campaigning and you have to go to the meetings, you have to understand a lot of the processes. And, you know, we know Mr. Durkin's up there, one of the biggest landowners. We realize that. So, you know, he's going to have some influence. Everybody's going to have some influence up there. But, you know, town zoning and the Rhode Island general laws to make it similar to that, and the proposals to provide and seek process for the residents' land use applications, that's too benign. You know, the planning board isn't going to give you all the answers. You guys have to stand up and understand what you need. Study the previous councils. There was nothing wrong with our zoning, absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, we're on the way to helping the town between the short-term rental getting started, the 3-student, the college student. I've lived with 6 students across the street from me for probably the last 20 years at least. Now there's 3 in there, so they're following the rules. So what I'm getting at, it didn't have to happen this way. You know, maybe I don't know how this came about. Everybody wants to know what happened. The solicitor, I'm not going to direct it to him, but if you could ask him, listen, is this everything you meant by what you were going to do? Did you get any other influence from some of the other solicitors? Did the town hire anybody to help them? I mean, these are all things you could have done and looked at. No, first thing that happened, short-term rental lined out. Bulk zoning lined out. I mean, that's drastic. As much as they talked about the other council about, oh, it's too much what they're doing, this is worse. You can see the result of what's going on. So please take a note from Mr. Pugh, Ms. Lawler, that this is definitely not ready for prime time. And you're lucky you have a lot of understanding people in this town. But I'm glad they showed up. You've been to the meetings before. You can see that this is not the right thing to do. So have the courage to vote it down. One person make the motion, second it, have the authority to write it, get it taken down, and then move on from there. Thank you.